Hey guys, it's Tricky Nick here. Oh boy, I heard E3 2021 was a real shocker. Mario Kart 8 is 8 years old, so let's see that Mario Kart 9 announcement. That Mario Kart 9 trailer. Anything related to Mario Kart 9. No! Well, it's been over a month since they did not announce Mario Kart 9. And so, after contemplating my life whilst in a laundry basket, I decided I'm finally ready to discuss what Nintendo should do for Mario Kart 9 when they eventually release it in 2032. Obviously, a lot goes into making a new Mario Kart game. So to ensure that I discuss everything that Mario Kart 9 will need, I'm going to discuss its mechanics, modes, courses, karts, roster, and items. Before we get started though, if anybody has any issues or complaints with the ideas I share in this video, you can file them up right here with HR. For the past few Mario Kart games, Nintendo has always added a new mechanic to the mix to keep the games interesting. Mario Kart Double Dash had 2 characters per kart, Mario Kart Wii had bikes, Mario Kart 7 had gliders and underwater sections, and Mario Kart 8 added blue lines. I'm upside down! After realizing this pattern of adding a new mechanic will likely continue with the release of Mario Kart 9, I figured that the best way to evolve gameplay originally is changing the weather. Weather is something that is very rarely experimented with in the Mario Kart series, so seeing this sort of mechanic be introduced would be pretty cool. Rather than having every course have a set weather pattern, there could be a setting that allows the weather to change randomly on courses, or even allow the player to manually select which weather would occur during the race. This would give the player a choice as to whether or not they prefer the classic normal weather, or wacky random weather that could spice it up at a party. Falling water! To name a few ways that weather could affect gameplay, rain could leave puddles that cause the player to spin out like in Neo Bowser City, thunderstorms could have puddles and randomly shrink players with lightning, snow could obstruct the player's view, and windy weather could push players left or right. I feel like there could also be some combinations of these weather patterns, such as thunder snow or windy rain. I think this could be a great way to keep tracks feeling fresher for longer, as opposed to the track having no gameplay changes and getting old like my New Year's Eve jokes. Hey man, see you next year! Oh. While certain weather patterns wouldn't work on certain courses, for example snow on dry desert, I think that most weather scenarios could be made to work on every track. So overall, a weather mechanic would be an effective way to improve, evolve, and change the gameplay of Mario Kart. While Mario Kart 8 Deluxe introduced some cool new battle modes into Mario Kart, there hasn't really been a lot to speak of when it comes to new ways to play Mario Kart. For Mario Kart 9, I think 2 new modes could be added to the series. The first of these would be a Double Dash game mode. Mario Kart Double Dash is a highly praised entry in the Mario Kart series that allowed players to choose 2 characters to play as, with certain pairs having certain special items. Since this mechanic presents a unique strategy to racing, adding it back as a separate mode in Mario Kart 9 could be a really fun way to call back to this incredible entry in the Mario Kart franchise. This would give players a reason to mix and match all sorts of characters to see what special item you got. Obviously, not every character combination could possibly yield a new special item, or there would be literally millions of items, so some pairs would have to have the same special item as others. Another mode that I think is a necessity for Mario Kart 9 is a story or a mission mode. Apart from mission mode in Mario Kart DS, Nintendo has really never experimented with a full single-player story mode within Mario Kart. Adding a new story mode into Mario Kart 9 would entail a level-based adventure featuring challenges, boss fights, and lots of fun. All this would really require some simple storytelling and some small challenge levels that could even just reuse courses that are already featured in the game. So Nintendo would be really foolish not to make a story mode. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe features the highest number of courses ever seen in a Mario Kart game, clocking in at a grand total of 48 courses. On top of that though, Nintendo did a great job reimagining all of the retro courses from the ground up and left fans with high expectations for the next Mario Kart game. Some of the retro courses I'd love to see remade for Mario Kart 9 are the following. Sunset Wilds from Mario Kart Super Circuit. In GBA form, this course is already really beautiful. I can't even imagine how great it'll be in HD. Cheep Cheep Island from Mario Kart Super Circuit is yet another Super Circuit course that I really enjoy, and it definitely deserves the remake treatment. Yoshi Desert is the third Mario Kart Super Circuit course that I want to see, and I'm very interested to see a remake of. I really love desert-themed tracks as well, and this one is no different. I think the reason I want to see so many of these Mario Kart Super Circuit tracks remade is the fact that Nintendo did so great with Ribbon Road and Cheeseland in Mario Kart 8. Bringing back more tracks from this technologically limited entry in the Mario Kart franchise could make the courses feel completely new. But apart from those Super Circuit tracks, I have a couple more wishes for retro tracks. I know Luigi's Mansion was remade in Mario Kart 7, however, I'm the guy that has a pumpkin suit in Luigi's Mansion game ready to go before the clock strikes October, so I'd love to see it remade again. Toad's Factory from Mario Kart Wii is another classic from the Wii that rivals even Coconut Mall. Along with that, the soundtrack of Toad's Factory would be amazing to hear done with a full orchestra. The Mario Kart arcade courses are ones I rarely see talked about, likely because they're not easily accessible. Remaking them for a home console Mario Kart game would allow many players, myself included, to experience these courses for the first time. But what about some ideas for new courses for Mario Kart 9? The best course of action here would be to get some course ideas from games featured on the Nintendo Switch. The Last Resort from Luigi's Mansion 3 could be a great course concept, as the vast array of different floors would create a great track. Also, I've already mentioned this, but I'm a diehard Luigi's Mansion fan, can you tell? The polygonal style of the Luncheon Kingdom from Super Mario Odyssey has the potential to be a really unique course. While we're on it, the Bowser Kingdom and the Moon Kingdom from Super Mario Odyssey also have some serious potential. But on top of that, there are some basic course ideas that I'd like to see as well. A large house course would definitely be a cool reference to Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, and the shrunk down racers could create some Mario Party DS shenanigans. An amusement park course would also be really cool, especially if we got to drive through some loop-de-loops along the way. The past few entries of the Mario Kart franchise have heavily relied on the clone characters to beef up the roster of the game. So for Mario Kart 9, Nintendo really needs to focus on creating an interesting and unique roster, not necessarily just a large one. A good way to kickstart this would be to have every character that has ever appeared in a Mario Kart game return in the roster. This would include fan favorites like Funky Kong and Rob, but obscure characters such as Don-Chan and Pac-Man from Mario Kart arcade games. One of the largest issues I have with clone characters like Pink Gold Peach is not that it's a metallic version of Princess Peach, but that it takes up a valuable roster slot. To remedy this, I think metallic versions of characters could simply be alternate costumes for their original characters. This would be exactly like Yoshi's different color options in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, creating much less filler. But what about brand new characters for this game? MC Ballyhoo. Yes, myself. Of course I want MC Ballyhoo. Kamek has been scrapped from multiple Mario Kart titles, so I think adding him will give him the justice he deserves. He really needs to be in the next Mario Kart game. Brace yourselves for this pick. The Flipnote Studio Frog. Flipnote Studio is a cool, obscure part of Nintendo's history, just like Rob, so it would fit right into the roster. Along with that, I used to really enjoy Flipnote Studio, and I hardly ever see it mentioned these days, which is really sad. Not sure if I mentioned this already, but I'm a big Luigi's Mansion fan, so Professor Egad would be a great addition to the roster for Mario Kart 9. I would especially love it if even more Luigi's Mansion characters got into the roster, like maybe even Helen Gravely or something. Some Mario enemies like Goomba and Pokey would be absolutely hilarious to see try to drive, especially considering they lack the proper limbs to do so. The Broodals are a cool addition to the Mario universe, and I think they would fit right in along with the Koopalings in the roster. But we're not just sticking to the Mario universe anymore these days. Mario Kart 8 saw the addition of Splatoon, Animal Crossing, and Zelda characters. This is a clear indication that Nintendo is obviously expanding Mario Kart into a Nintendo racing crossover more than just a Mario racing crossover. With that knowledge in mind, Nintendo definitely needs to add more characters from other franchises. Mario Kart 8 literally features 2 F-Zero tracks, so to not add Captain Falcon to the roster would send fans into a frenzy. It's true, you know. They didn't add Captain Falcon to Mario Kart 9 in my timeline, and people overthrew the Czech Republic. Kirby is a series I've never actually played myself, but I still do believe he should be in the next Mario Kart game. Springman and Ribbon Girl from ARMS are also worthy candidates for a racing slot. If the Inklings can do it, so can they. Finally, I'd love to see more of the DK crew join the roster, and maybe even King K. Rool. Since Diddy Kong Racing kind of is dead, I'd love to see these characters be added to Mario Kart so they can still race. I'm done with customizable carts. They're not fun to make, they only feel original if I put the big silly tires on them, and they smell like cheese. Customizable carts are getting old in my mind. They never look quite right, and the nicer they look, the worse stats they usually have. So rather than continue down this path of tiny tires and a big cart, I think Mario Kart 9 should return to the preset carts and bikes. This way, every vehicle can be balanced and not sacrifice its aesthetics. Sometimes simpler is just better. Mario Kart already has its items down pretty well, but I have a couple of new ideas that might help spice up the gameplay a little bit. The Crazy 9 is a pretty self-explanatory item. It's just the Crazy 8 with an extra item. The Ice Flower would act just as the Fire Flower item does, but rather than causing the player to spin out, it would cause them to have slippery tires for a short period of time. The Yellow Shell could be exactly like the Green Shell, but it could spawn coins as it moves, so if you throw it forward, you can collect some coins as you progress. Rather than being a character, Cappy could be used as an item to take control of whatever player you capture, allowing you to send them over the edge or use their items to your advantage. This is probably my favorite idea for a new item, but it may be hard to work out the controls for it. In my humble opinion, if a Double Dash game mode is coming to Mario Kart 9, I think the special items should return. This would entail the return of so many cool items seen in Mario Kart Double Dash that haven't made a return since. And that concludes my entire Mario Kart 9 wish list. I thought I had such good ideas that I actually decided to mail them all to Nintendo to help them out in making the next Mario Kart game. They said they would file it up with HR... Wait a minute.